My first memory of you was around 1956. You went off to Mexico and you brought back Diane and I little turquoise rings. We ran a letter to the mailbox with Mama, and my ring fell off of the mailbox. Later that day, we met the mailman to get the ring back. But he couldn't find it. Someone said he must have kept it for his little girl. My second memory is the little baby girl Dotty that you picked up in Mexico. She was shocked and made my father so happy. Every chance I got her, let her know she was a Mexican. You would get so mad at her. You would snap. She's not a Mexican daughter. Don't tell her that. But being 4 years old, how was I to know? You went to Mexico with your birthday, and soon afterwards you come back with Dotty, and she looks the part. The next couple of years went by on the bedfall. You were in and out with your baby and then your babies. I remember Mama going to Mass General and always being very sick. But being 5, 6 years old, it was a way of life for me until May 19th, 1961. One warm spring day, my father told us that Mama went to heaven to be with baby John. My God, that was scary to me. You were crying, Big Richie was there, there were cars in front of our house. I wondered how she got there and would she be back for Christmas. Let's just say I soon found out the answer. 3 small hands and 1 big callous one reached out to you to get us through the next year. Diane, Richie, and I stayed with you Monday through Friday while my father worked up north. Your plate was already full, losing your baby, Johnny, Mama, having cancer yourself and being pregnant, but you did not hesitate. I know it was hard for you, but you did it. Diane was a good, quiet little girl, but Richie, Dotty, and I were a handful. We went to school, we ate well, we were very clean, and everything went well except for the time when I got lights on the Fillmore. I was not supposed to be playing with, but the kerosene treatment and the short haircut taught me a lesson. We finally went home full time, and spring was here. Like I wasn't confused enough, I heard you had a baby girl and named her Shirley May. Shirley May. Could it be my mother and baby farm? I thought so. I did for a long time. The memories flood my mind as I tried to write this. Shirley was cute and dark like Dotty, but you didn't go to Mexico this time. She was Mama in the second life. The years are going by. You are always there, in and out, checking on us, checking on report cards, if we're healthy, clean, behaving, being respectful, and if we need anything, and making sure our birthdays and Christmases were covered. I remember the little girl coming on the bus for the weekend to stay with her grampy and eat spaghetti, play with trucks and pee the bed and drive me crazy. I would meet her at the bus stop, and her head barely reached above the window. One time the bus did not stop, and I had to run all the way up to the next stop, and her little head was peeking up at me.
I put her on at the post office.
I jerked her around and told her the next time she better yell to the driver, God, give me a heart attack at 7 years old. I remember the ride down Portland Street, going slow while you tried to explain to us about another brother and sister that you loved very much and you worried about, hoping we would have a sighting. I remember you moved across the street from us and you would call me over for chocolate cake and how big you cut the pieces. I remember the spring years and all the summer nights on the porch in the village, everyone hanging out and the laughter, the music, and how you would want me to do the shimmy and the dirty dogs to make you laugh. I remember bathing in Carol Rand's bathtub and all the pep talks of the importance of being a good girl. I remember how you let me light your cigarettes when I was 11 and made me feel so mature. I remember how proud I was of you when you worked at night and you were so pretty. I remember you moving to Connecticut, taking the kids to my father. He was not happy. He needed you for us, but you know that, and I'm sure he loved you very much. I remember babysitting for Dotty in Connecticut when you come home from funeral, and I forgot my bathing suit and you left me yours to wear. I was surprised, and the suit had really big cuffs and Dotty lines and marks every day. I remember being 18 and a senior in high school coming to Connecticut to get my courage up to start my new venture in life. I was scared to death, but you helped me face my new challenges with great love and support. Can you hear me?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay. Over again. I remember being 18 and a senior in high school coming to Connecticut to get my courage up to start my new venture in life. I was scared to death, but you helped me face my new challenges with great love and support. I remember that late Friday night, later that year, August of '73, while you tried to assure me it wouldn't be too bad given birth. You and Diane had been out partying all night. You tried to lock me out of the emergency room, and 24 hours later, after the use of jaws of life, Chris was gone and changed her life forever. You were as proud as any grandmother would have been. I didn't even have to buy clothes, socks, or underwear for years for him because you did. I remember you broke his nose when he was on the field with a basketball and how bad you felt. I remember the guys with guns on Juniper Street coming up the yard. I ran and hid under your bed and you took care of it. They were only hunters. I remember the night on Forest Ave when a man opened the bedroom window at 1 o'clock in the morning and tried to come in and you jumped out of bed, shoved him out the window and locked the window. You were so brave. Dotty and Diane and I thank you for that one. I remember how we laughed and we cried as you became a grandmother and a great-grandmother. You were very good at it, and all the fun we had at Maine Medical Center's waiting room. I remember all the times with Mrs. D at Bingo, and yes, I remember the time in Newington when you yelled Bingo and didn't have it and blamed me. I remember all the Sundays that you did, and the one that Lane did do up at Maine Medical Center, you sent his emergency department with his referred. I remember when you flashed me at work with the Bingo shirt you worked up to wear that night, and I almost started laughing. You were one of the funniest people I know, and you always have a wide cracking look to crack me up. I remember the look on your face when we were in New Hampshire driving and you had the pig. I pulled over on the side of a country road. You got out, scooched down, started going, and car came down the road. And I drove off leaving you in full view with a house.
It was like deliverance.
I don't remember you not ever being there for me. At everything in life, from all the births, deaths, sicknesses, weddings, graduations, good time and bad, you were always there offering me support and love, and I hope you know how much I appreciate you and love you, big sister.